Hey guys, how's it going? So, first of all, I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I am aware it is not Sunday, which is kind of weird since, the videos are called Sunday Smiles with Stef, but I know I have been away for a minute and it was just dear to my heart to come on here and drop this today to just speak to you guys for a minute. And as I say on my shirt, say it with your chest. I'm sure some people know, but it goes with what I stand for is say it with your heart, be sincere, say it with your heart. That's what I believe in. And one thing I always talk about is I want to be sincere. I want to show you guys the real me. I want to show you guys that, the good sides, but also the, maybe not so good sides. And the fact is the past couple of weeks, haven't been the easiest for me. I've been through some stuff. And to be honest, I lost myself a little bit in it. I lost myself. I lost my vision. I lost my drive. I wasn't me. And me sharing this is because I know there's a lot of people out there that can relate to it because it happens to all of us. Okay. But the thing is that nowadays with social media, we don't see it because we put a mask on. We don't want people to see our vulnerability. But in fact, as I believe in showing that you're vulnerable, showing that you go through things, it just helps other people because we all go through it if we admit it or not. And I always want to be someone that people can relate to. Okay, that's super, super important to me. And as I said, the past couple of weeks have just been rough. Like, I felt lost. And I'm being completely honest, I'm still not a fully 100% back to my old self because it's a progress, okay? It's a progress. It's going to take time. But one thing, that's why it was like I have to, do this video today is I just posted it on my story. There's a video of a cop in the States, but it's just one thing that he said that kind of stuck with me. He said, we grow through what we go through. I find that so powerful. Because it's a fact, like so often we had tough times in the past or things we thought we cannot overcome, but now we're still here. We overcame them, right? And no matter how hard it is and how much it hurts or how much we struggle, whatever it is, we always find a way to get through, to grow through it, right? It builds us, it builds our character, it forms us, it molds us into the person that we're supposed to be. And, that thing right there, what I say, it molds us is also one thing that a lot of people know. My old Instagram name was Flawless Diamond. My team name is Diamond Pips. I have that thing with diamonds. I have a bracelet that says, you're a diamond, dear. They can't break you. Okay. And the thing is, and a friend of mine also said, like, that's what diamonds are. They have to get molded. They have to get I can't find the right word right now, but like they're not a diamond right away. They're hidden, right? But they have to be uncovered. And now I have a little diamond to always remind myself of that I am a diamond. We all are. We just have to uncover that rawness and that realness of ourselves. And just one thing that I've learned is just in those times, we have to find a way to remind ourselves, what do we want? What do we go after? In my case, with my entrepreneurship and the business and everything, I had to step away. I told my team I have to step away because I cannot lead. I cannot mentor if I'm not there. And all my team said, you cannot pour into people from an empty cup. So I have to pour into myself. And that's something I just want to remind you guys of. If you feel empty, take care of yourself. Step back for a minute from everything and go back to focusing on yourself, on figuring out what you want, where you want to go. Especially now towards the end of the year, a lot of times we sit there, okay, what do I want my next year to be like? What do I want? And that's so important, and I have times where I'm not sure what I want, but at the same time, I do know what I want, right? It's an inner struggle, but it's normal. We all go through it, okay? And I just, wanted to drop that little message, and I'm actually going to combine this video right now with the video that I recorded while I was on my trip like 2-3 weeks ago when I was in Florida. Because I did record a little video talking about how we need a break. And since it's, a similar topic, I would just combine both together and it will follow after this one. And I just hope that some of you that may watch it, that you find something in it, you find inspiration, that you find motivation, something that sparks something in you. And just always remember, we all go through those tough times. We all do, but it's on you to decide, do you want to rise up again? Okay. There's one quote, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Les Brown who said it. I will have to Google it. I really forget, but it was about, falling down and getting back up. But really don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Cry if you have to cry. My mentor once said, tears are words that need to be written down. Journal. Okay. I fell away from like my whole routine because I felt lost, but I'm just now starting that again, starting to journal again, starting to have a morning routine and things like that. And it starts to remind me of how that actually helped me. Okay. So find something that helps you find your inner self. Start your day on a positive note. Always talk about, speak gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude, right? And just, look into things like that. You can always reach out to me if you need advice. And, I think that's about it. I hope, as I said, I hope you find something in this video. As I said, once this is over, the other video will come. I will, put them together and, drop some comments, send some love, drop some comments, and, let me know what you've learned. Like if it did something for you, or drop advice, or because you never know, maybe you drop an advice in a comment and someone else will help them. You never know. Drop suggestions on, things you maybe want me to talk in the future. But as I said, I know it's on Sunday, but I will be back. I will be back doing these on a regular basis. Okay. Because this is dear to my heart and I want to continue doing that. Actually what I just did, I just finished, a guided visualization. My friends always laugh because I can't say that word. That is about picturing yourself, like talking to your future self in 5 years. And it says, I am the younger self of my future self. And of course he had to say something. I was waiting for it. He has to be in the video. And, now I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. What was I trying to say? Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. But what I was saying is that during that visualization, looking at my future, and my future self in 5 years, one thing that I envisioned was to have this Sunday Smiles with Stef, those episodes, maybe eventually turn into a podcast and things like that, right? So it's like, okay, that thought came to my mind and it reminded me, I was like, get back to it, because you never know who you maybe can inspire, right? So with that being said, all right, enjoy your Christmas, all right? The next video, I'm sending you some love from a beach, all right? And I will be back soon. And thank you for everybody that's been with me through the past couple of weeks, that gave me support, that was just there and, we're, close to, just supporting me as friends. Thank you to those. Thank you to everybody that, always sends me love and support. I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate everybody that watches these episodes. And there's just the beginning. And I have faith that eventually, they will get better and more professional. But I always say I'm just, being me. I'm showing my real me. And even if it's outside of my living room. So guys, with that being said, enjoy your day. Have a wonderful Christmas time. And I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys. I know I said I was done, but I have to add a little bonus to this. So after recording this video, I went on my daily mentorship call with my amazing mentor, Sean Murphy. And I mentioned a quote that this whole video is about: grow through what you go through. And he made me realize something, and I needed to share this. So in the video, previous to this one, I mainly talked about negative things. I talked about, bad situations that we, go through, that we grow through, bad experiences, whatever it is, but it was all negative, right? But he reminded me that you can also grow through that has to do with positive, right? And he made me look at my year and the good things that I've, went through, that I grow from, right? And just, let alone my mindset, my ability to now be able to better visualize things, the goals that I want to have, the things that I've grown through, realizing that, things happen for a reason, and also like relationships that I've learned from, and, mentors that I gained, like Sean Murphy, for example, and so many other things, or, the amazing, situation of me not having to work my part-time job anymore after 17 years. And just, it was just interesting. And I just wanted to add that little piece now to tell you guys the quote, you grow through what you go through. Like, immediately I thought of the bad things, but it also goes for the positive. Like, also look back at the things that you've been through this year that were good, that help you grow, that help you improve, that made you better, that you've learned from. And yeah, I just needed to add this, because there's always two sides of the story. There's always two sides of the story. It's one of the laws of the universe, the laws of polarity. You have good and bad. You have night and day. You have, light and dark, and all those things. So the best thing, you have good and bad. So there's not always just bad, but there's also a good. We just have to find it, especially in those bad situations. We sometimes have to look at the silver lining and things like that. So yeah, I just needed to add that. And I want to say thank you for my misfits on the daily call that, reminded me of that reminded me to look at it from a different perspective, not just look at the bad, but look at the good. And I want you to do the same. All right. See you guys. Guys, so one thing that I've learned is that, I'm pretty sure you can relate. All of us sometimes have, bad days, bad weeks, it just happens. Like, and I'm always being honest, like, I felt off, I felt off the past couple of weeks, and I just wasn't feeling, like myself. A lot of stuff had happened in my life, and I just felt off of my routine, my routine and, my business and all of those things. And, I was wondering, what can I do? So right now, I'm on my last day on my vacation. I'm right now at Clearwater Beach in Tampa. And this is exactly what I needed. I needed, to get away. I needed to clear my head. I needed to, just calm down a little bit, get my mind calm. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I highly, highly recommend everybody is, if you feel like everything's going too fast, if you feel like, you're all over the place, if you feel like it's just all too much, take a break. Literally take a break, right? Take a deep breath, take a step away from everything, and just sit down and just calm yourself, right? Your inner self needs to be calm, because if you're calm on the inside, what happens on the outside is not going to affect you as much, right? So this is just, a little tip I want to give you guys. And the thing is that we all have those times. We just have to learn how to deal with it. You know what I mean? And for me, like, being at a beach, having my feet in the water, having good company of friends, just being away from, like, the day-to-day, like, life, it just helped my soul. And it also helped me because I was able to visualize certain things that I want, right? I visualized like that I want to live life on my terms. I reminded myself of my goals and my dreams, you know, that I want to have a life that I don't need a vacation from, right? And just go and enjoy, right? So this whole trip was a reminder for me. It was for me to calm down. It was for me like to remind myself of why I'm doing everything that I do, why I'm working so hard on things. And now I can go back home, you know, with fresh energy and just go all in, you know. So with that being said, I just want to remind you, like, don't feel bad when you know, feel off of your routine. Don't feel bad when you know, or can't get as much done and just, you know, just stress all the time. Just take a break, okay? You're a human being. We all need breaks, right? So do that. Calm down. Calm yourself down. Do something that makes you happy, that puts a smile on your face, right? That was the biggest thing for me. I did things that I just couldn't stop smiling. You know, I was driving the car that I want to have, that I want to own. I was driving it, you know, in beautiful weather, you know, top down, music on, good people, you know, and just living life. And it made me smile, you know, and that is so important because one thing that I've learned is the feeling is the secret. Really is, the feeling is the secret. You know, if you feel good, you attract good. If you feel bad, you attract bad. Law of attraction. Okay? So that's one thing. And I know how hard it is when we like so deep down, like in like frustrated and annoyed about things. It is hard to, sometimes hard to pull ourselves out of it, you know, to smile about something. But trust me, it helps. It helps so, so much. It helps your soul. All right? So with that being said, I just wanted to, you know, give that, you know, quick message to you guys. And I hope, you know, that you go after what you want. All right? You deserve it. All right? You really deserve it. All right? So I see you guys soon. Bye.